I do obviously being introduce, where the student is not familiar with the content. It's brand new. We label it as an I, and then whatever the content area is, and we want the teacher to then be inspired to help the student to learn this content in ways that the teacher feels are appropriate. So this is where, removing the text comes into play. You can teach it to the point that the student can understand.
For the introduction slide, the teacher needs to have more modeling for students to understand what this piece of content is.
Yes, so the teacher is clearly introducing this new vocabulary as far as the I goes for introduction. So the teacher introduces. That's very teacher-led. So the teacher is giving a clear model of the pronunciation of the word or whatever it might be on that particular slide. And the student will be able to repeat and practice after that. But the first, I introduce. The teacher must give a nice, clear introduction of whatever that might be, whatever the word might be, so that it's very prominent for the student. They're very clear about the fact that we're learning bed. They see it on the screen, they see a prop, they hear the teacher, and the teacher is asking the student to repeat that.
Arlo, this is an egg. Can you say that?
Egg. Chicken.
Egg.
Chick.
Chick. Very good. Chick. This is a chick. Chick. Can you read this?
Chick. Chick is a baby chicken.
Chicken. Hello. Mm-hmm. Oops.
Chicks come from eggs.
Very good. One more time. From. Make sure you come down. From. There you go. There you go. So this is an egg. An egg hatches and out comes a chick. The chick grows to be a chicken. Hello. Okay. So a chick comes from an egg.
So for me, I love the introduction slide. First of all, this gives us the opportunity to learn and practice the new words. And as you can see, I always have my students read independently and help only when they need it. That independency is crucial with my particular teaching methodology. I like to introduce supplemental tools as with the egg and the chick, and with my classes to help show meaning as quickly as possible, because later on I'm going to reintroduce whatever supplemental tools that I use throughout, and instead of having to say an egg, I can show them an egg. And it just gives something else for my students to experience in a fun way. It helps them remember the words that we're learning to be able to put two and two together. And I feel there's always room for extensions and taking those teaching opportunities. With the class with Arlo, that's his name in English, he was working with the animal families, and we learned that chicken lay eggs. So of course, I have an egg, I have the chick, I explained the whole process to him, because later on we'll discuss hatching and so forth. So I went a step further and showed the process using those props of how an egg hatches, a chick comes from the egg and grows to be a chicken. This helps show meaning. So I'm not only saying, okay, this is an egg, this is a chick. There's no correlation without showing, here's the egg, here's the chick, and there's the chicken. So that's kind of how I approach the introduction, to give them the whole enchilada, so to speak.